Hello, reception. Okay, so welcome back after the holidays. I hope you've had a lovely week off, no schoolwork. I hope you've had a lovely rest and you've enjoyed possibly getting out and doing some things, even though we're locked down. So it's time, because it's Monday, it's time for us to write not our weekend news, our holiday news. So what we've been doing in the half-term holidays. So I know there's not been so much things to do, but I've managed to get out most days just to get a walk or something. But the other day I went to the park with my niece, and that was lots of fun because she is your age. She is 5 now. So she's in reception too, and we had a run around the park and lots of fun. She's in my bubble, so that's why I was able to see her, even though I know it's hard. Sometimes you can go on walks to the park as long as you keep your distance with people that are not in your bubble. So maybe, fingers crossed, you got a chance to do something like that. So my sentence: I went to the park with my niece. Oh, that's long, isn't it? Should we count how many words? Off we go. I went to the park with my niece. I'll move my pen. 8 words. Now that is long. Do you think you can help me to write this sentence? I'm sure you can. Now, we've had a week off, we've had a week of rest, but can you remember what a sentence needs? A capital letter, finger spaces, and what's that last thing at the end? Yeah, full stop. Okay, so I's just a capital I. We know that one, don't we? I went to the park. And I know that tricky word, I. Fabulous. Okay, my next word, I went. Now, we've done this word quite a lot because when we use our sentences in our weekend news, we use went all the time. We went here, we went there. So, finger space, because it's a different word, a new word. I went. Went. Now, I'm not going to let went trick me because it's got 2 sounds at the end, okay? So, went. What's the first sound in went? Good. Wiggle down, wiggle up, wiggle down, and flick. Okay, Let's stretch it. Went. And again, went. What's that sound next? Good. And what's the sound after that? Good. And the last sound, What could you hear at the end? T. Good, I'm sure you heard t. Now remember, t is a tall letter, up and down the tower, around the tower, across the tower, and it goes up to the top of the sky. Let's remember those super handwriting skills. So, I went to. Oh, do I write the number 2? No. Do I write poo in the zoo? How do I write 2? What do I know about 2? 2. It's a tricky word. Did you remember that 2 is a tricky word? 2. T and a R? Yeah. Finger space. T. And Now, even though it's got the oo sound, I don't need poo in the zoo because 2 is a tricky word, okay? And I don't need my oo sound, my phonics. I went to the park. So my next word, I went to the Now, how do I write the? Oh, there's a rhyme, isn't there? It's a tricky word. Again, lots of tricky words today. The. T-H-E spells the. And I'm not going to squeeze it on there because what's the point? Let's make my writing beautiful and give it enough space. T-H-E. T-H-E spells the. I went to the park. Park. The first sound in park is finger space. Okay, and I remember that P goes into the ground. It dangles down into the ground. P-ark. P-ark. Can you sound out with me? P-ark. P-ark. Now I've got P. I need ah. 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 Start the car. I know that sound. It's 2 letters that make 1 sound. Right. Do you know what 2 letters it is? Ah. Ah. Start the car. Ah and Good. So I need ah and I need and they are grass letters. Ah. Kicking K for park. Okay. I went to the park with. Now, with. Should we do some robot arms and do with? Off we go. I. That sounds like a digraph too. Oh, I hope we've not forgotten all this. These digraph sounds that we've been learning all this in this half term. I went to the park, finger space, with. I'm going to let that help me, that W. Wiggle down, wiggle up, flick. Oh, what's that next sound? I. Good. Up and down the insect's body, a dot for his head. I. The 3 thumbs. Oh, all these rhymes can help me so much. T and a H. Okay. I went to the park with my. I went to the park with my niece. My. But I do know that one because it's a tricky word too. My and y. My. Because you can actually hear those sounds in that tricky word. My. Can you see that? My. I'm just going to switch my pens because that one's running low. I know lots of your pens are also running low. Maybe let's store them up. I'm going to store mine upside down and hopefully it'll keep working. Not long left though. Fingers crossed till we can come back to school. Keep those fingers crossed. I went to the park with my niece. Should we stretch niece? Are you ready? Niece. Off we go. Niece. And again, niece. Okay, so we're going to have to listen out for some sounds there because I don't know. What can you hear? Oh, finger. Nearly didn't leave a finger space then. What would Miss Roman, Miss Partington and Miss Howard say to me? Oh, that pen is much better. E. Good. E. See the B. I know how to write that. That sounds like it sounds like E. E. S. How do I write E? What do I need reception for? E. See the B. An 2 sounds, 2 E's. Lift off the top, scoop out the egg. Lift off the top, scoop out the egg. Okay, I went to the park with my niece. Sounds like Slither Down the Snake to me. I went to the park with my niece. Wow. Am I done? Am I finished? Yeah, that was what we said my sentence was. Should we count the words? We had 8 words, didn't we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, fantastic. That's great. What have I forgotten? Reception. It's been a whole week with no full stops. Oh, cheeky sausage. Right, now it's finally finished, isn't it? I went to the park with my niece. Now, I want to know what you got up to this holiday. Now, you might have had pancakes. You might have made slime. You might have done some painting. You might have been on a big walk like me. You might have gone to the park like me. All these things that you've been up to, just pick one thing that you can write a sentence about. If you want to write 2 sentences, wow, that would make me really proud. So, grown-ups, again, don't worry if things are not spelled exactly as they should be. As long as the children are using their phonics and listening out for all the sounds, that's what we ask. That's great. So reception, good luck, and I look forward to seeing all your beautiful holiday news sentences later on today. Bye.